How are you doing today, Karma? Welcome to our Digital Underground session. We're on the A side, and we're going to explore building our own websites. I don't know about you, but I don't have tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars just to invest in my website. But that type, I need a website, and I need that to be present when I'm asleep, to be present when I can't be there. It's my voice. And so this is a very important thing for any entrepreneur or small business owner to have. So we're going to explore that today. I'm looking forward to it as well. And so before we get started with the actual demonstration, what I want to kind of talk to you guys about is some things that you need to have, a checklist that you need to create prior to starting your website. I would suggest, as being a marketing strategist, marketing consultant, that you start off by defining what your brand is, defining who you are. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And I know that's a huge cliche, but it's actually true. And so a lot of people enter into this process and they don't write their content for their site. Even if you have somebody else to build your website for you, you kind of need to sit down and map things out first. But the absolute first step, in my opinion, my professional opinion, is that you should build your brand. What does that mean? Okay, get you a logo, right? Define what your colors are going to be. Because once you get to the website builder, you're going to need to select what type of colors you want to use. And if you don't have a logo yet, using the wording is just fine. But you need an identifier, you need a logo. And so you need to write up what your company's description. Who are you? Who is on the team? We need to know these types of things. And so it's a good idea to map those things out prior to starting. And I have some things that I would like to. Good afternoon, Rachel. Thank you for showing up and thank you for being here. I would like to go over a website building checklist with you guys. So we're going to go over to that right quick. Let's see. And this is a great article for you to download. And so here are some things that you need to know before starting your website. You have to name your website. If you haven't found your company's name yet, play around and see if your domain is available. And so that can be a very frustrating task, because a lot of times, unless you have a very unique name, I'm Dorothy George, and there are probably a million other Dorothys in this world. Although I feel like I'm very special, there are a lot of Dorothys in this world. So and a lot of Dorothys go by Dot, and so I had to try to find Dottie G. My last name is George. DottieG.com. Something to brand myself, because Dorothy George had already been taken. So you need to find your domain, find a hosting site, find your if you are able to if you're able to code, there are some different options available to you where you can flex your coding ability. But for the purposes of this demo, most business owners have no idea what HTML is, let alone HTML5 or what PHP is and JavaScript and so we're going to stick to using just a website builder, and some of your website builders, such as Squarespace, they allow you to actually do custom coding to give you more customization. WordPress as well. I would not recommend WordPress for somebody that is a business owner or an entrepreneur or artist or something like that, and you have no technology experience whatsoever. I definitely will recommend Weebly or GoDaddy, and Wix. Wix starts to get a little complicated. So those are some of the website builders that are available to you. Knowing your purpose, again, like I said, writing down who you are, what you do, mapping out a game plan for your website. Don't just get in there and start playing with a template. Have a game plan together. A site map. That most people need a home page, an about us page, or a contact page, our team page, or you can have all of that on one page website. Think about your content. Think about, do you want to have a blog on your website? And if you're not going to be consistent and constantly update your blog, don't do a blog, or, make sure that you can add content once a month or once a week or whatever, whatever way that you can be consistent in that. Know your audience. Know your demographic. That goes to actually doing a business plan. Defining who your key market is, what the personas, what people are attracted to your business, and what colors are they attracted to. So that can go very deep. Some website builders allow you to have marketing plus website building abilities, such as GoDaddy. And they have some beautiful templates. Most of these website builders have beautiful templates, and you just kind of have to have an eye for when you want to change out your hero image or change out the images, and make sure that they speak to your brand and who you are. You want to make sure that it's easy navigation. Like I said, an about us section, our team section, your services and your products. Some people, like for me as a consultant, I do mostly consultations, and most of my pricing is custom. Now I'm planning on launching a media firm in February. So I will have a price list when I launch that particular website, or these packages, and I'll still allow a custom package. Optimize. Again, knowing who your customers are, knowing, a lot of people use the buzzword SEO, search engine optimization. You don't want to do keyword stuffing, but you do want to make sure that you use keywords when you craft your content. If you are a restaurant and you sell fried chicken, you need to make sure that you mention, your seasonings. We have some of the best seasonings, some of the best fried chicken on the north side of Birmingham. I got real specific in that case. So that's what they're talking about when they're saying SEO and being optimized for your search engine optimization. And of course, social media, having your links included to your social media, that is very important. Linking your website to your social media and your social media to your website. Also, what type of typography are you using? Don't start. This goes back to creating a brand kit or a style guide before you start. And you can use something, a tool that people are using a lot now, is Canva. And we'll go to Canva in a little bit, so that you can see how I'm incorporating that into this session. Make sure that you have a SSL certificate if you're selling products. You want your customers' information to be secure. If you're taking up folks' email addresses and you're collecting information like that, tracking and analytics. Make sure that the website builder allows for you to be able to track who's coming to your site, where they're coming from. That really could help you with your profit margins. And of course, your footer, you're going to repeat some of your information, your contact information there, or links that you want people to easily get to. Some people use the footer to show who designed their website or their copyright information and different things like that. So this is a great resource that I found, and it's a good checklist to use before you start building your website. So let's get over to hey, okay, so let's go over to the Weebly site here. Share my screen. All right. So here we are, and I kind of got started, prior to you guys coming on, so we could get into the swing of things. But Weebly is a pretty easy drop and drag website builder. Again, there are other website builders such as Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy. And if you are doing an e-commerce site, I definitely would recommend using Shopify. Shopify is great, and they already have some great integrations for you, and it'll hook up to your POS system. If you are selling in a store, or if you are a vendor and you go to a lot of events and you want to keep up with what you're doing, Shopify is great for that. And so is Squarespace. Squarespace is really one of the best website builders out there. It's a great holistic product, and but it's a tad bit complicated. So that's why we stayed away from that today in our demo session. So let's go on over to my site, and it's just real simple. You can go to edit the website. You have to sign up using your email address. They'll ask you some questions about what you're trying to do. Weebly is integrated with Square. So if you want to use this as an e-commerce e-commerce platform, you can use Weebly for that. I used Weebly to build my first website, but the second website that I built for my company, I used Squarespace. So again, Squarespace isn't paying me, but it is the bomb. .com once you build up your skill level. This is a very easy user interface here. As you can see, I can put my title for my business. And so let's use education. Uh-oh, can't spell, huh? Education through athletics. And so as you can see, this right here is a spacer. If I remove that, that would move my font, that would move my text, the Explorer 14K text up, up, and we want to keep that there. And I want to use my logo. Let's see. I'll use the transparent logo there. So again, if I wanted the text version, I could use my text version, or if I wanted to use the actual logo, and I can resize that. There's my mouse. Take that off. And so as you can see, I already have a services page. This is my home page here, and I would put my information, whatever information I would like to place there about this program. Let's see. Education with you anywhere. And then if I wanted to put some, put some content there, again, this is the pros to actually planning out your content before you start, before you actually start building out your website. So I would put some information here about education through athletics here, and I would change out my images. Let's find an image. Here, let's search for education. So you definitely would want to keep the image of the mountain on a website that you're trying to build to convey that you are a program that supports education through athletics. So this particular program is a program that they have a basketball team, and they also provide tutoring in their community in, I think it's in Winona. And so let's try to find a picture that would resonate. And if you want to find some, people of color, it's it, it's hard to. I think it's a group that is trying to be more representative in their stock images. Adobe stock images, they are great. I have an Adobe account, so it's more diverse there. And so there, You know, I could change out my images to fit my branding and what I'm trying to do. And if I wanted to put like some statistics or something about my program, I could change that chart from a calendar chart and just stick my statistics in there or what have you. So it's definitely important to have your various call to actions available to you. Okay. Hey guys, can you hear me now? Okay. Okay. So let me segue over to pixels. How many of you guys are familiar with pixels? Let me know. Just answer yes in the chat if you are familiar with pixels for your stock photos. All right. All right, Lindsay. So let me share pixels with you guys really quickly. So this is pixels. I use pixels a lot for free work that I'm able to use in my creative endeavors. And so let's see what we have here as far as education and basketball. So, you know, here are some nice pictures here, and they have a little bit of diversity. Not as much as I would like, but here we go. Um, so, but I use pixels to help me find find different images, and they also do videos. You can also use pixels to find videos to use in your content as well. Okay, so let's head back over here to Weebly. So, Karma, I'm glad that you are enjoying it. I'm very nervous. This is my first time using this platform. So thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank you, Saints. Thank you. um, so let's get back over into Weebly. Again, it's basic drop and drag. It's pretty straightforward. It's very simple. Let's see. You can add additional content if you wanted to. Like if I wanted to add a slideshow in there, um, and it's different formats. Since you have a horizontal view, I would definitely choose to use something like the thumbnails on the bottom with the imagery at the top. So let's add that plug in. It's loading. So it asks me to upload images from my computer. Let's see. I have some education pictures already, so we'll go in and see what we have here. And if you are on a Windows-based machine and you want to select multiple pictures, all you have to do is left click and press Control, and boom, I'm uploading 5 images, and I'm going to have a slideshow in a few moments here. Are there any questions, or is there anything in particular? Oh, y'all still seeing my pixel page? Thank you so much. Let's go back. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, help me. Okay, so I went through and I selected a couple of pictures. Now I'm just gonna add my, if I wanted to add more photos, I wanted to go back to show you guys that. So I'm gonna find a couple of more pictures to add. I'll add that one and that one. And because my screen was not showing, all I did was go over to slideshow, to the slideshow drop and drag menu on my left, and voila. Now I have a slideshow that's added to this page. All right. Do you all have any questions so far? Is this pretty straightforward for you guys so far? All right. Thanks, Lindsay. I'm glad that you're here with us. Okay. So again, having your content prepared. The education through athletics, they have some paid programs. The guy that the founders of this group, they are doing fundraising, trying to get their kids on trips or what have you. So you know, that would be great to put here. They have tutoring services that they offer. So let's do this. Let's see. Noun Project. Are you guys familiar with the Noun Project? Okay, I'm going to switch over to the Noun Project. But before I go there, I want you guys to take a look at how this website is using these icons that are here. If I want to go in and change these icons out, and I can go through the Noun Project, and they have some free icons there. That's a good resource for you guys as well. And I have some resources, some links to some things, and a couple of PDFs that I can send over to you guys after the session that would definitely help you guys to, definitely help you guys. Here I go. I'm getting to it. Let's go. The Noun Project. Okay. So here's the Noun Project. The Noun Project, they have some free, you can actually download these, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with SVG or Vector. Those are files that you use in Adobe Illustrator. But these files also download in PNG format, and PNG format is pretty cool. It allows you to either save an image with a background in it, or it allows you to save it in a transparency form. But what I like about the vector files is that, and that's a little advanced, but to just for your information and for your knowledge, what I love about the vector files, they allow more customization. They give you more control. So if my brand colors were, let's see, teal and navy blue, I would be able to put in my hex number, which is a six-digit number and alphabet code, color code. And so, I can make my colors custom to my brand. So let me see if my login, if I still, it's been a while. Oh, there's Dorothy. Log in. So let me look for an education icon. So you guys see all of these great icons that are available for me to use in this instance. And because this program is just not about athletics, it's about education as well, I probably would pick the Apple and the books. So let's see. And you see how I'm able to, with this, the number that I was telling you guys about, every color is associated with a hex number, and your hex number is your web colors. And so let's see, the one that I use to create the education through athletics logo, I use teal, and it's a 0. Let's see. All right. So as you can see, I can change my and customize my color to what I would like for it to be. And right there, I'm able to change my hex number to my teal. I want my teal that I have in my logo, and that would be 0087A2. And so all I have to do now is download my, get this icon. I can do a basic download, but I would have to pay for the customization. So if I just wanted to download it, I could go ahead and get it. And I can download it in PNG. And if I download it in SVG, I can take it over to my Adobe Illustrator. We're going to go ahead and stop there. Great. Do you all have any questions for me? Or if you would like to see another function or a feature? Again, I have several assets, resources for you guys that I can email to you guys. And if you just leave me your email addresses. And I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do have a few more moments, and if you don't mind, I'll take you over to see some of the sites that I've built, and I'll tell you what I use to do it. And if I have time to hit a little bit of GoDaddy, I will for you. So bear with me. Thanks. Let's see. All right. This is a site I built 2 years ago under my NACO Black company. And I used Squarespace to build this. And I created her logo and came up with her brand colors and the imagery. I found these images on Pixels. And I'm big, branding and marketing is my background. So I was able to tell a story using beautiful pictures, and I had some great content there. This is a great cause. This young lady had cancer, and she wanted to give back because she knows the financial burden that comes along, that comes upon the family. And so you're able to volunteer to apply. I was able to build out forms and different things that's a way more robust. And my website is pretty easy, was pretty simple. Let's see. Show you guys my website. And this is just a one-page site, and people are able to contact me. You're able to see my portfolio of work. I have my social media links down there. And again, I use Squarespace for this site. And let's see. I don't know if you guys know about Lily's Cup. My friend Aquila, she and I'm about to pull her site up and for you guys to see her site, and I use GoDaddy for her site. Let's see. So first of all, Aquila is the bomb. If you're not following Lily's Cup on Facebook, or if you're not following her on Instagram, she is educating us on our palettes with the different teas that's available. And so she ships out teas, and this is her menu. This is a one-page website. And it does exactly what she needs it to do. So again, you don't have to, have a $1 million site or pay $1 million to have $1 million look, because I think I did a fantastic job on this one. Her cookies are phenomenal. I have to make sure that I make sure that I take some extra insulin. She has been featured. She's been a featured chef in doing cooking demos with All South Appliances. And you can contact her and make sure you go follow her. And again, check this out at the bottom, powered by GoDaddy Website Builder. I use the free website builder to build her site. So you've been playing around with sitebuilder.com. I haven't played around with yeah, you gotta, if you're gonna be bad, you gotta know how to be good with being bad. So yeah, I take an extra couple of units when I'm going to see a quilla. I'm not familiar with sitebuilder.com. I've used GoDaddy, Squarespace, WordPress, Shopify. Those are, and Weebly. Those are the sites that I have used and I'm familiar with. But my time is up, and you guys can reach me via email. I hope I did not bore you to death, and I hope you guys learned something. And thank you. This is my first time doing this type of presentation, and next time it's just gonna get better and better and better. Thank you guys so much. Y'all be safe. What is my website? dageorgemarketing.com. I'll put it in the chat. And I'm in the process of rebranding. My marketing firm is going to strictly be dealing with strategy building and brand development. And we're going to be launching Norlab Media. And Norlab Media will be the company that will be doing my web designs, graphic designs, and all of that. So be looking out for that soon. Thank you guys so much. If you want to get in contact with me, my email address is there. You can go to my website, drop a line. My portfolio of work is there. Carmen, love you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day now.